The shifting policies in Washington are shaking up the Canadian election campaign.
In light of the evolving situation after today's campaigning, I will return to Ottawa. I will convene a meeting.
Mark Carney said he was coordinating Canada's reaction with the European Commission president.
I had an exchange. I understand their decision to have developed countermeasures, but to delay the implementation pending negotiations.
Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre criticized both Trump and Carney.
And this, of course, happened after Prime Minister Carney boasted that he had had a productive call with President Trump and that he had made, quote, progress. What progress?
Poilievre suggested Carney had failed to get the reprieve other countries had obtained.
Now, I'm not blaming Mr. Carney for the fact that there are even more American tariffs on Canada now than there were when he took office, or for the fact that other countries got a pause in tariffs while he failed to secure one here in Canada.
In fact, Canada and Mexico had both already secured an exemption from the so-called Liberation Day tariffs, and therefore it didn't require a pause. However, earlier tariffs remain.
We have been subject to a series of direct tariffs that are still in place with respect to steel and aluminum, with automobiles.
Provincial premiers also reacted to the latest turmoil. BC's David Eby directed government agencies to look at existing contracts and remove U.S. companies.
These are trade obligations that the president walked away from in order to attempt to destroy our economy and turn us into the 51st state.
While Ontario Premier Doug Ford went on U.S. television calling for calm.
We just need to get rid of these tariffs. We'll drop our tariffs tomorrow if President Trump drops the tariffs.
The tariff situation really hasn't changed over the past week, and yet today Canadian shares dropped again. It's the third time Mark Carney has suspended his campaign to return to Ottawa and deal with developments coming from the Trump administration. Evan Dyer, CBC News, Ottawa.